What is this very moment if you're constantly worried or focused on the future? And actually take some time to think about this. If your mind is always focused on tomorrow, what the future has to bring, what the future has in store, then what does this very moment matter? Why does this very moment matter at all? And once you really break this down, you'll get to the point where you realize that oftentimes as human beings, we put so much stock into where we want to be or the things that we have to do or the plans for the future that we don't even take the time to actually just live in the moment, to be fully present. If you're waking up and you're not doing what you're supposed to and you're laying down feeling unsatisfied with anything that you could have done or you should have done that day, then now's the time to make some adjustments, because I'm here to tell you that each and every day is not promised. And what living in the moment really does is it puts you in a position to fully experience life. It doesn't matter who you are. You cannot say that you fully lived until you felt like you've lived like it was your very last day. Just think about the moments where we may have enjoyed life the most. I guarantee it was at some point where your mind was not focused on the future. You're not focused on things to come. You're not focused on how things are going to turn out for you, or whatever the case may be. Your mind was present and you were in that very moment. There's so much significance in just this concept of being present and living in the moment and being able to digest what today has to offer. We do not have the appetite to consume years and years down the road of experiences, hardships at this very moment. That's how you put yourself in a state of mind mentally where you're overwhelmed or you have too much going on, because your mind is so set forth on what's to come that you can't even live right now. You can't even wake up and do what you need to do at this very moment and live your life like it's your last day, because you're so worried about the things to come. And my mom was somebody who did like this. My mom, just to give y'all a little backstory, she was somebody who always just looked ahead at when life was going to be better. She set her mind on things that she wanted and that didn't necessarily focus on the things that she did have that were valuable. She always put her attention on just the future and everything to come. And what I've seen over the years is she's just spent a lot of time, in reality, wasted time, being fixated over things that she really had no control over, things that who knows if they were going to turn out the way that she wanted. And just that little backstory really enlightened me and prompted me to get on here and speak to y'all, because I want each and every last one of y'all watching this video to be able to wake up and do the things that you love on a daily basis, to be able to invest your time and energy into things that are going to build you up rather than break you down. Now is not the time to be chasing superficial happiness. Superficial forms a dopamine hit. If you want to actually live and flourish in life, do the things that are genuinely going to bring you that peace and happiness. So really just take the time to ask yourself, if you knew for a complete fact that you are not going to wake up tomorrow, what are the things that you would do today? If you knew that there was a possibility that you would never see a full moon or you would never see another sunrise, then what changes would you make in your day-to-day schedule to project this form of happiness that you want to demonstrate? And if you make a list of these things, I guarantee that the things on this list will be way more meaningful. It'll be things that you're passionate about. And this is where we have to turn our attention to, because these are the things that matter most to us. I feel like one of the best ways to maximize your true happiness and, a sense of gratitude for life is just spending it doing things that are much more meaningful, like spending time with your family, spending time with people that you value and that you care about. And you know that you're moving like every day isn't promised, when you can genuinely lay down at the end of the day and feel content with the decisions that you've made. I have a friend, and I may have spoken on this before a long time ago on my channel, but I have a friend who literally motivated me so much, because I remember when I used to live at San Diego State. I was over there, going to college, and I had this friend, and when I tell you he lives life to the fullest, I mean each and every day he is doing whatever it is that his heart desires. He'll go work a 10-hour shift, and after that he's like, okay, I'm going to the beach and I'm going to the movies with my girl, and then I'm going to go to the batting cages or whatever he decides to do. But just activities, just putting himself in a position to make memories. Think about it. Building memories is the one thing that we hold on to and that we cherish. Money is going to come and go. People are probably going to come and go. But memories, those stick with you forever. Wisdom is what comes with memories. That experience is something that you can share years down the road to somebody that has never went through what you went through, and then you can build them up. That's why I'm a firm believer that memories are one of the most important things that we should focus on building and really just cherishing, making sure that we get the most and we make the most out of our experiences. So if you're somebody that's been taking time for granted, really just take today to be thankful and to put yourself in a position to do the things that matter. Put yourself in a position to spend time with the people that you love, to spend time with the people that you genuinely care about. Because if tomorrow is not promised, then how else would you spend your time? But you don't have to run from life challenges. And I feel like that's the ultimate goal, is to build a life that you don't have to run from. Build a life that you don't have to escape from. If you feel the need to do things that, give you that dopamine hit, or that make you feel a sense of superficial accomplishments, that is because you are not building a life that you are happy about living. You're not working on the things that truly provide you that value and that comfort that you need. You should wake up and be thankful that you're you. You should wake up and be pleased that you're in the position that you're in, because you know that a lot of people just aren't as blessed as this. A lot of people haven't went through what you went through to get through where you're going. Really embrace being you and do everything in your power to make the most out of the day that you have. And this doesn't even only tie into life, but this ties into relationships, love, friendships. When you treat each day like it's your very last, you do your best to make the most out of everything that you have going on around you. Just think about how many times y'all have been put in a position, because I know this has happened to me a ton. Think about how many times that you've been put in a position where you may have genuinely loved or cared about somebody, but you withhold that form of love because you didn't want to seem too needy, or you didn't want to put yourself in a position to seem desperate. It is not healthy to do that. It is not healthy to put yourself in a position where you have so much to express and you're not doing any of it. That form of selling yourself short will always come back to haunt you. Surround yourself by people that allow you to be you, that allow you to fully live and to stand out with all of the flaws and with everything that comes with you. But don't take no days for granted. Wake up each day and strive and do your best to work on getting to where you want to get, because at some point, this hard work will pay off. And the things that you're doing on the daily basis are going to be a representation of where you end up in the future. Yes, it may not seem like it right now. Yes, the future is something that we can't even necessarily, we're not there yet. But regardless, you have to keep working, because you just never know. And it's always better safe than sorry. So keep building, keep working, and keep doing everything you can to live in this very moment, and I guarantee that it will pay off and you will be exactly where you want to be in the future. But if you made it to the end of the video, I just want to say thank you so much. It's your boy Blue J Tay. Drop a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.